Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Steven here with Team Euphoric, and this is day 16 of the 80 Days to Your Dream Body course. Today's protein source is going to be turkey thighs with the skin, and today's going to be a back training workout. And the theme for today's workout is recovery. So right now, I'm going to be explaining different modalities that you can incorporate into your training routine to help you recover quicker and enhance the effects of your workouts. Now let's get started. And while we're resting, let's discuss the 10th recovery modality, and that is going to be CRAC PNF stretching. Cracked or contract relax antagonist contract. With regard to this, it is going to be very, very similar to the CR or the contract relax method. The only difference is we are adding a contraction of the opposing muscle group. So let's say we were going to be stretching the hamstrings. We would contract the hamstrings, and then on the stretching portion, rather than just passively stretching the hamstrings, we would actively engage the hip flexors so that we are engaging the opposing muscle groups. So it's very, very similar. We're just adding an extra contraction. In terms of the benefits, this is going to be terrific for promoting flexibility and also strengthening the opposing muscles. And it's also going to be terrific for improving motor control. With regard to the differences between contract relax and contract relax agonist contract, is contract relax is going to be great for your general populations. The contract relax agonist contract is going to be terrific for anybody who has difficulty with regard to motor control. So if they have any issues with regard to their coordination or any type of balance, anything like that, contract relax agonist contract is going to be absolutely terrific. Just some of the benefits aside from that is it's going to be a lot more longer lasting, the effects with regard to the actual lengthening of the muscle. It's also going to be terrific for promoting balanced muscle tension because you're not just activating the muscle that you're stretching, but you're activating all opposing muscles. So when you do the hamstrings, you are actively engaging your hip extensors like the hamstrings and the glutes, and then you're actively engaging the hip flexors like your psoas major and your rectus femoris. I'm going to go over, let's say, an example of how exactly you would do this in a real world setting. If you were to do this on a patient, let's say you want to do the hamstrings, what you would do is you would take them to a comfortable position. Then, once you've taken them to a comfortable position, you would have them contract their leg into you to engage the hamstrings. Then you would hold that. You would let them do that on the inhale. Then on the exhale, what you would have them do is instruct them to actively flex their hips. So they're engaging their leg and going straight up into the air. And then you would assist them into further flexion. And they would do that on the exhale. Now, with regard to the breathing, this is also going to be really important. I've been teaching you up until this point, hold for 6, relax for 10, hold for 6, relax for 10, hold for 6, relax for 20. The reason that I've been doing that is because for the purposes of these videos, I'm not in a room with a bunch of people, so I can't exactly assess your breathing mechanics. In an ideal setting, you would be coming to see me and I would be doing it according to your breathing pattern. So I've just been using a generic 6-second, 10-second, but ideally what you would do is you would want to inhale on the contraction and then exhale as you oppose the contraction by opposing the opposite muscle group. And then similarly to when we did any other type of stretching, the way in which we perform it is going to dictate the type of results that we get. So if we want to perform it prior to a sporting event or working out, we want to upregulate the nervous system. So the contractions are going to be quicker and we're going to be taking them through the stretch. The stretching portion is going to be shorter in duration. Whereas if we want to perform it after a workout or after an event in order to calm the body down, we want to downregulate the nervous system. So the contractions are going to be held for longer and the stretches are going to be held for longer. But our rest period is up. Time for set number 5. Thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. Be sure to like, share, and leave a comment as it'll help the algorithm. And if you enjoyed the content, show your support by subscribing to the channel by clicking on the icon in the bottom right corner. And if you really want to show your support, then consider becoming a member by clicking on the icon in the bottom left corner. These new high-quality videos aren't cheap to edit, and the $5 membership will really help with the video editing budget. You'll also get access to a ton of exclusive perks like early access to videos and this program design lecture playlist in the top right-hand corner. And if you want to learn how to do a one-armed pull-up, then check out the playlist on the top left corner.